Greetings. So today was another interesting day for our trade ideas. The dollar off of the CPI numbers stayed range bound for the most part. And with staying range bound, both bulls and bears on a day trading basis were able to come in and make money, as can be seen clearly here. Again, whenever one of the things that we teach for the methodology is that whenever the 200 period moving average and the 100 period moving average are trending pretty much sideways, what you could end up having is you could end up having with both of these trending in the way that they are, you can end up having very volatile prices. So that means prices going up, prices coming right back down to where it just came from, prices going back up to where it just came from, coming right back down. That happens very frequently whenever we have the 200 period moving average moving sideways and the 100 period moving average moving sideways. So that's what we've been getting with the dollar. We do have for the PPI numbers coming in. We do have the dollar resting on its last moving average, being the 50 period moving average. It's below its 100, it's below its 20, it's below its 100, and now it's literally holding on to for dear life its 50 period moving average. After that, the next area of support that the dollar has going from this week as well as even the latter parts of last week is going to be this 103.50 area. So this 103.50 area is going to need to hold because the range that this one is trading from is from the minor quarter area, this wild card area 103.50 up to the minor quarter area of 104.25. So that is the range that you can take trades solidly up and down with these moving averages moving sideways. So with those numbers coming in tomorrow, so those PPI numbers coming in tomorrow at 8:30, those numbers are expected to um, be lowered. Those numbers are expected to go from 2.4 down to 2.2, and very similar way where today's news with CPI numbers pretty much was priced in, factored in. So that's why we didn't get anything outside of the range that had already been predefined before the this news came out. And so with that, we did get that same level of up and down movement with not only just the dollar index, but also with all of our dollar pairs, including and not limited to the UC idea. So the UC idea again has both of its shorter term moving averages, but not its two longer term moving averages. The GU idea is up for the week and it's holding on to its longer trend moving averages, but not its two shorter term. So the 20 and 50 above it with the 100 and 200 below it. The EU idea we have here getting stopped exactly at its 200 period moving average and also underneath that 108 area. That 108 area is the area that we talked about coming into Tuesday. We said that that area needed to break and needed to hold. So we did get a break in the 108 area, but we did not get a hold above the 108 area. So that is something that is going to be on watch with the report for the dollar index coming in at 8:30 in the morning. And then we also have for the AU idea, the AU idea is below all of its moving averages except for its 200 period moving average. Now, one of the things we want to note is that we have a low here, but then we have a higher low here on the drop. So the drop came back, but it made a higher low. So we are looking again for with this idea as far as on the dollar, if the dollar does indeed drop, that this idea will continue as far as to make more higher lows as this trend continues to develop and it seeks to get back not only its weekly open but also to get back after that 66 cent area after reclaiming all of its moving averages because it does hold on to its longest term moving average. Interesting to note is that has been a few candles since getting a close above these moving averages because you got to close underneath here. And so these past five candles have been closes underneath all of its moving averages. Again, signs of weakness, but against a dollar that is weakening. Again, that story has to be told. So we also have here very same thing. So we have a close underneath these moving averages. And so it does have consistent support here with its 100 period moving average and its 200 pip moving average being underneath its 100 pip moving, its 200 pip moving average being underneath its 100 pip moving average. And this one ended up closing out the day underneath its weekly open as well. So again, looking to see if this one can indeed make a bounce off of this area, off of that weak dollar news. And again, with our yen pairs, so our yen pairs fell last week. All of them got a bounce towards the top of this week. Now we see them kind of balancing out as far as these ideas. And this one, as far as for the GJ idea, the GJ idea is underneath all of its moving averages, but it is still holding on to its weekly open. The EJ idea is underneath all of its moving averages as well. It's holding on to the major quarter level, but also holding on to its weekly open as well. And the UJ idea is holding on to now its major quarter here for the 105. So this wild card area here for 105, because it did go down at the earlier part the latter part of last week, as far as down to the major quarter area 142.50. So this one is also underneath all of its moving averages. We have the CJ idea as well. This one has come back for a full 100% retracement on the week after getting that bounce towards the middle and end of last week down to that 105 area. We have the AJ idea again underneath all of its moving averages as well, balancing out again full 100% retracement on the bounce off of that bounce last week off of the yen news of potential changes there. And then you also have, as far as here for the NJ idea, same exact price action. So pretty much the same exact price action for all yen pairs. All those bounces that were early week bounces are meeting resistance around those longer period moving averages and completely doing full retracements off of the moves that they made up. So again, something to definitely pay attention to. Tomorrow we do have those CPI numbers coming out, with those PPI numbers coming out, and later on in the afternoon, evening, we do have that interest rate decision to see if we are going to remain at 5.5, which is the consensus, and which is for the most part being priced in, because that is the expectation. So we'll see if that expectation is met, or if that expectation does indeed change. And so we will be keeping you guys updated and posted tomorrow, and we look forward to trading with you guys at that time.